Gut.
Description of Ibrahim's scrap store.
Arisen.
Ja.
I should have expected you may yet linger here.
Lilien leider nicht. Kurz überlegen, ja.
Fancy a gander? Could you come over here?
Moment mal. In einigen Tagen.
Miss Trisha might be recovered by now. Shall we ask her grandmother for word of her condition?
Dann
Say
gucken
no
wir
more,
mal noch.
Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there
Baron.
post-haste.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on. While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way. Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
Sag mal ja. Wird ja wahrscheinlich ein super Schatz sein. Okay, hier oben.
Here at last.
Da drüben sehe ich auch keine Münze. Medaille. Oh.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Ich glaube, das ist echt. Bei dem Neuen.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Ich meine, hier war die erste, die ich damals gefunden habe.
A hidden path? I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
I've a feeling 'tis best left untravelled. Am I the only one?
Lucky me. So, gehen wir erstmal zu Trisha. Dann gehen wir zurück nach Burnworth. Gucken, ob da die Medaille
Which
liegt.
path ought we to follow? This calls for due consideration.
Do we decide based on our experience or trust to our instincts?
Ich hoffe, du kannst auch Meteorschauer.
What manner of treasures will I find today? I can scarce wait to find out.
Not good enough!
Not good enough. Ich muss mir eine Rose kaufen. Ne? Die sieht echt aus wie so von so einem Joker. Ey.
road was a long one.
Hoy, 'twould seem I've you to
Du
thank
bist
for
ja.
saving me as well as Gran. Who could have suspected things would happen as they did? 'Twas as though my very self was about to vanish. Gran said 'twas because the magic within me is many times greater than 'tis within other people. She's going to teach me how to control my magic so it won't happen again. I can hardly wait. Oh, that reminds me. Keep this a secret from Gran. But when my magic was all out of control, I learned a sort of technique. I'll need to study hard if I'm to try it without exploding again.
To think the young lass bore such fearsome potential. 'Tis a gladsome thing you managed to save her, master.
I always wanted to learn magic, but now I know not to underestimate the dangers it can pose. I'm going to devote myself to my studies till I've got my powers well under control.
Okay.
How's life? You've been good to me. To us. I'd wager 'tis about time I showed my gratitude. I mean to teach you one of my techniques. I've every faith you'll use it wisely. Take this. With my blessing.
Great. Follow me.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it.
Suppose I could enjoy some idle chit-chat?
So, hatte ich das schon oder nicht? Ich glaube ja. Himmlischer Lobgesang.
Tis always nice. I was hoping I could beg a favor of you. Many thanks.
So, wir sind da. Okay, ich sehe auf dem Weg. Halbwegs.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
I could do this all day. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Ja. Ich bin wieder da.
Well met. You couldn't have come at a better time. Word of my dismissal arrived just a few hours past. 'Twould seem my time here's reached its end. Can't say I'm happy about it. I'm rather fond of this place. And if you'll remember, 'tis where you and I first spoke.
Ja.
Going, are you? Be well, friend.
Sir! The Cyclops has come! Mustn't let it approach.
This fruit has quite the temper.
Reckless opponent makes me regret. Let me feel the wind on your face. Just up and I'll send you flying.
Hi, sir. I've been better, as 'twere, but I'll live, and I expect we all shall.
Glad to hear it. Make for the encampment and inform your captain of what happened here. Quickly!
Aye, sir.
Impeccably done.
Full glad I am to see you unharmed, my friend. Many thanks for your aid back there. Be careful. Nearly trodden the floor.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Thank heavens. Incredible.
Also muss ich nur mal wiederkommen. Naja.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Now there's a thought.
Well, Beth thought. Wo muss sie denn hin? Warte mal. Oh. Ich will zum Dorf haben. Das ist ja perfekt. Ja.
Halt! Who goes there? This village is under the direct authority of Her Grace the Queen Regent. We are to grant no unknown persons entry.
5000
Off
Gold.
with you then.
Many thanks. This is for you, as a token of my gratitude.
Dankeschön.
Really now? Go someplace else if you fancy a stroll.
You're not meant to be in here.
Okay, dann muss ich wohl bezahlen.
Off with you then. Glad we understand each other.
No fear, master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Stop this! I beg of you. That's enough. Whatever am I to do?
Well met. Glad to see you in good health. The tyranny of the Queen Regent's faction knows no bounds. Passage into and out of the village is restricted, and we're being treated as slaves. I had intended to endure it till Ulrika returned to us, but I fear the villagers have already reached their limit. I'll be honest with you, as you've earned my trust. We've a mind to leave this village for good. The dragon's flame has devastated the land here. Many of the villagers question whether it is worth attempting to restore it. When I mentioned as much in a letter I had smuggled to Ulrika, she told me that the village she's staying in would be glad to take us in. Only problem is how we're going to get past the soldiers. They've confiscated all weapons to forestall our escape. Perhaps if we could reclaim the stolen weapons or find a means of procuring some anew, we could force our way out through strength of arms. Alas, we villagers are kept under constant watch. It would be unwise for us to attempt aught on our own. You are our only hope in this matter. Pray, lend us your aid.
4 Schwerter.
All's lost. All's lost.
Ja.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough of that.
Ja, das sind ja eh.
Me? Did you need something? Always a pleasure.
Obwohl.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage.
nein.
Always a pleasure. Fire upon you!
How are you
Auf
faring?
mich.
Have you been able to procure any weapons for us? You've reclaimed our
Schön.
weapons. Well done, sir. I am certain the other villagers shall be glad to arm themselves with their weapons of choice. My thanks. I'd wager we stand a fighting chance now. The time has come to leave this village behind.
I've got you cornered, rat.
Don't fret, I've got you. With me! Hold your ground.
This cannot be. Retreat! We must withdraw and regroup.
Good to see you, Master.
You have my gratitude for aught you've done on our behalf. We'll make for the village Ulrika's staying in on our own from here. If I were you, I'd leave this place afore reinforcements arrive. At any rate, this is where we part ways. But if you're of a mind to visit, know that we'll welcome you into our new homes with open arms. Till then, farewell.
Gut.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but a curious bond ties us to this place.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage.
You shan't hear me complain.
Viermal. Okay.
Tis a relief to be. Our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust.
Gucken wir
How
mal, wie
goes
das
it?
Genau. Die gehen alle langsam.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts are...
If I were you, I'd leave this place. At any rate, this is where we part ways.
Tja, ich komme hier nochmal wieder.
This ox cart, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Oder ja, muss ich ja. Wegen Baron.
What's this all about?
Ja gut, okay.
Twas a bumpy ride, but we've arrived all the same.
There are worse ways to travel.
So. Jetzt die Frage, okay. Welche Brücke war es? Was die? War die? Die kaputte war es, glaube ich.
Well, I suppose.
Gehen wir einfach mal gucken. Ja, nur das nehme ich auch schon mal.
Let me get that.
Dann könnte man nebenbei die Quest von der Sphinx mal beenden. Okay. Einfach mal random eine Schatzkiste. Das sind Dings, du wolltest denn, naja.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage? A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
Arisen. I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
RP's master!
Flame is its weakness!
How can
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worms.
Goblin, Echsenmenschen, Wölfe, alles.
Did anyone else see that?
Ja,
What catches the light?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
ich sehe es.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Ja. Eher von der Seite.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Strike true, lest the beast flee.
Geil, wie ich mich immer wieder ablenken lasse. Aber naja. Also kommen wir das noch eins. Musst du schon mitnehmen.
Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Schatz, ist hier nicht, aber
Isn't commonly
zumindest
rare,
ein
this.
bisschen.
I look forward to informing my own master. Arisen. I should have expected you may. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need.
Gut. Der Reif. Okay, kann man so.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Der ist wahrscheinlich weg, ne? Höchstwahrscheinlich, bis ich da bin. Hier ist nur der normale. In der Nacht muss man hier, glaube ich, hin. Ja, der Greifsittel leider weg.
Oxen are to be found here, of all places.
Careful. Oxen are like to charge when angered.
Might I interest you in
Was
my
hast du denn so? Ärzte, ja. Lindwurms, drei Stück.
Beware.
Kaufst die mal ab, ne?
Hope to see you again.
times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows.
There's no great shock to me.
Come, let me grant you wings!
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Na scuola. Sti.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the life of me.
Don't like to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
Right where it hurts.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity. If 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
How's your day faring? Now, listen here. Thanks, I suppose.
Thanks, I suppose. War das, ey? Noch ein bisschen weiter. Okay.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Da oben leuchtet was. Das ist ja, oh Gott. Geil. Da können wir die Quest von der Sphinx weitermachen. Aber mir fehlt trotzdem noch was. Okay, dann ist die erste Medaille, die du findest. Tatsächlich. Die erste im Durchlauf. Okay.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Trifft sie nicht. Genau nicht. Jetzt haben wir ihn. Genau, Lora haben wir auch noch gesehen. Oh. Naja, mach mal. Da ist er.
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this'll be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in, you lot. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily, coin like this would take me half a year to earn.
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last you get. An ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns across the border.
I know, and I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo, won't you? What is it? I've done naught worth following me over. Pray let me go. Hold, I beg you. I'll tell you what there is to know. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me a coin in exchange for rounding up pawns. Aye, I know. Here in Vermund, there's nary a deed more abhorrent. But you have to understand, my gambling debts were like to drown me. I needed coin, and I needed it fast. I know not where they've been taken. Pray, believe me. Here, take this. 'Tis a document I got from that merchant. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt be disciplined. I might even lose my post. I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I beg you, will you let me go? I swear I'll ne'er do aught like this again. I suppose 'twas too much to hope for. 'Tis all over for me now.
Many thanks. We'll take it from here, sir. Worry not. He'll receive his due soon enough. Till then, he'll be made comfortable in the dungeons.
So, der Dings ist wahrscheinlich fehlgeschlagen. Natürlich. Natürlich ist er fehlgeschlagen. Es ist so beschissen, ne?
I wasn't worried for a moment. Wherever you go, we pawns will always find.
Es ist so beschissen. Aber naja.
You arisen?
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Jedenfalls brauche ich noch diesen einen
This journey
Pfeil,
will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet?
der halt ein Instant-Kill
The
ist.
Arisen's choice to make, though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance
Und
to
ich
put my
weiß
piece up.
nicht mehr, wo man den bekommt. Weil die Sphinx kann dir, also macht dir von egal welchem Item eine
Welcome to
Replika.
your and quality is what you need if you want to.
Und ja, da hätte ich schon gern den. Die sind weniger, die sind mehr. Arena-Beinkleider. Naja, müssen wir die nehmen.
Survive. So before you check the price. Just remember, hope to see you again.
There are few things as exciting as receiving new equipment.
Let us hope 'tisn't. Hey, got a blade what needs fixing, do ya? Hand it over. Where'd you find this ancient thing? I can scarce see the steel for all this rust. But hold a moment. Isn't this a regalia sword? The state of it. Blades like this were near meant for battle, sure, but this one's been ill-treated. Restoring an antique like this will prove nigh impossible, methinks. Although, there is one who might have the skill. The dwarf, Baron Batal, a living legend of the smithing trade. If anyone can do it, sir, I reckon 'tis he.
So, a legendary black...
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Wohllos Waffen. Das Gleiche, ne? Naja, dann.
Many thanks. I appreciate.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Guten Tag, guten Tag. Noch ein Allheiliges. Okay.
Oh, how...
Dum, dum, dum.
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
The Grove.
This Cyclops wears a helmet! Need to remove it! Right in front!
Or to deploy lightning and hit the road. It seems we have been written by them.
Brits are supposed to make weapons.
Oh God, so
You're the Arisen, aye? There's aught I'd ask of you. A personage of great esteem is to return from Batal to Vermin. I speak of Sir Augustin. He is a noble and the leading voice of opposition against the Queen Regent. Your aid is requested in guarding his ox cart as it travels the high road. As a potential ally to your cause, 'twould do you no favors if he were to come to harm. I trust he will cooperate, and bear in mind that this is a matter of the utmost secrecy. Not even the captain of the guard has been informed of it. You have your orders. Read them, and follow them to the letter.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
You seem in fine spirits. Where are you off to? What the?
Some might find seeming tedious. That's what I said.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work. Want some in a real battle? I'll prove my worth. What the?
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
so so knacken, aber. Du heb doch dieses Geld auf. Meine Güte.
My back's acting up today.
Whatever am I to do?
Da oben könnte ich mir vorstellen.
Something good will come out today. I just know it.
Whoa!
Where will the wind blow me now?
Last a day without me.
This isn't much to go on.
Okay, du kannst doch nicht so.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Es gibt hier keinen Weg nach oben, fertig, ne?
Might as well take a look.
I'm not sure what to do. This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Jetzt kommt hier auch noch irgendwas. Ex-Menschen.
Care to feel the wind on your face? Jump up and I'll send you flying.
Sehr gut.
I'm scared.
Genauso wie ich wollte.
Hey,
my years, snuffed out in the blink of an eye. There's no hope to be
Aha.
found where'er I turn.
Guck mal an. Gucke mal an.
What should I do?
Time to be heading home.
The ferry stone in hand, we can travel wheresoever we please.
We must save it for a time of dire need.
You seem in fine spirits.
Get around, get around.
What did you think of that story? It was well told. I'd heard tell of it, and by the look of it, he doesn't...
Die Scheiße tue ich mir nicht an. Da musst du so arschlange warten, ey.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
They can be most convenient.
Say, some call it the fan. I very much doubt there's ought. Honestly, I've purity of trust, secure.
Der ist es.
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let.
I go where fortune with.
Mhm. Na dann.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Ach so, das Buch. Das Buch besorgen. Das ist gar nicht so das Problem, weil wir wissen ja, wo wohnt. Wer bist du denn?
What's your problem?
Well, comes if you think me a liar, then buy something and...
Aha.
On the transference of souls, eh? 'Tis not like to do much harm on its own, but when combined with its twin, the first volume, 'tis potent indeed. Take care how you use it, sir. Many thanks to you.
We have acquired the grimoire entitled On the Transference of Souls, just as Sir Isaac requested. Will we be delivering it to him? The choice is yours to make, Master. But let us speak with him either way. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Annie has told me of aught that transpired. 'Twould seem you were instigator and savior, both in this affair.
Genau.
In truth, I know not what to think of you. Looking upon your countenance fills me with rage, and yet I cannot deny my gratitude to you. I dreaded the thought of my daughter sharing her mother's fate. Yet I see now that my attempt to protect her was merely suffocating her. In hindsight, mayhap you did what was best for my daughter and her happiness. But as a father, 'twas not a choice I could have made. If you would still learn of my magic, I must ask you to grant me time to consider whether or not I am fain to do so.
Boah, wenn ich jetzt mit ihm spreche, wird nichts passieren, ne?
It seems my daughter may not be.
Ja.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Da bin ich dir sehr zum Dank verpflichtet.
Whatever it is, I've not the time to hear it.
Lots to do. Need anything? Precious little time.
Wo ist denn der Waffenladen hier, ne? Ja. Waffen und Rüstung.
There's always demand for weapons.
Okay. Das ist die beste, die du hast. Ah nee, es geht noch weiter. Komm.
Particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day.
Okay.
Do come again?
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here...
But here... Genau. Ja.
At least you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
I have no issue falling asleep.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
Tatsächlich ja.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? Go on through.
This ox cart's want on, you'll need to pay up then.
Zwei Sachen gekauft, fast wieder pleite.
Dorian, Master. Fire won't do much to here. Best try to get through town.
Und natürlich. Und natürlich. Sie sind bald gekommen.
This is unacceptable.
Okay, er kann.
Not compared to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I see no merit in putting down such quavers.
Also wohl.
You've my gratitude. Consider it my thanks for...
Dann mal zu Fuß weiter, ja. Ja, okay.
There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you?
Los.
It would seem we have all
Hat
been
sich
used
schon
to
wieder
hand.
vergessen. Sehr gut.
We may have underestimated this foe. Time to heal up. Hold on. Stay right there.
Er steht genau neben ihm. Daneben.
Good enough! I shall gladly smash every last one.
Das ist halt super nervig. Dass du diesen Move immer wieder einsetzen musst im Kampf. Das ist nur eigentlich für Traversion.
Naught save a shooting star could heighten the sky's majesty this night.
It is as you say.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
Perhaps once
Yep.
we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
Indeed. You are
Vielleicht
correct.
schon. Damit David mal geheilt werden kann. So, dann suchen wir ja noch den Adlig.
Here we are.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Have you found the second volume of On the Transference of Souls, perchance?
Natürlich.
Fortune smiles upon me at last. With this, my shop's prosperity is all but assured. Thank you, Sir Arisen. Oh, thank you. Perhaps you'd care to join me. Come, bear witness to this momentous occasion.
It would behoove us not to fall too far behind our guide.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted. I'm dead on my feet. Maybe I'll keep right here.
This is it. This is the moment I've been preparing for.
Dear, is this truly safe? I'm afeard of what's to come.
Have faith, my darling. All is well. You need only stand there and watch.
Father, you don't need to do this. I'm happy with our life as 'tis now.
'Tis good to hear you say that, my daughter. But I've come too far. I must see this through. I believe I need only... Ha!
Boom.
I did it! I did it! Now, what do we have here? 'Tis sand. Sand as could be found anywhere. I suppose 'twas foolish to hope that our fortunes could be turned so easily. Well, I've learned my lesson. No more of this grimoire nonsense for me. I'll settle for being a humble apothecary after all. If you'll still have me, my dears. My dears? Esmeralda. Raelia. Where could they have gone? This is my daughter's. And here's my wife's wedding ring. Why would they be buried here in the sand? Unless... Nay, it couldn't be. My wife and daughter vanished for this? Piles of sand? No, of course not. Their patience with me simply ran thin. They run off somewhere, that's all. Sure of it. I'll just have to find them.
Yeah.
Come back, my dears. I was a fool.
To think this was the conclusion that awaited us. It seems we were wrong to indulge Sir Isaac after all.
'Tis a most unfortunate turn of events.
Hat so ein bisschen was von Full Metal Alchemist. Ne? Ich weiß nicht wieso, aber es erinnert mich immer daran.
I'll lead the way.
Du musst etwas geben,
Right,
um etwas
just
zu
as
bekommen.
planned.
Deswegen
There's light
vielleicht.
armor, and there's heavy armor. But how to forge the best of both?
If 'tis a blacksmith you need, I can't help you. I'm retired, see? Oh ho! 'Tis a regalia sword you want restored, is it? That's a first. All right, give us a look then. Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship if I e'er saw one. Not to blow my own horn, but I wager I'm the only blacksmith who could set this ailing steel to rights. But, as I've said, I've lain down my tools, and before you start begging, know that I don't intend to pick 'em back up. Well, why are you still standing there? Leave an old man in peace.
That went rather poorly, I fear. What are we to do now?
Beg pardon, sir, but I couldn't help overhearing your conversation with Brocker. You'll have to forgive him. He's been in a foul mood ever since we got cut off from the fuel for our forge. Though, he's always been a bit crotchety, come to think of it.
Enough cheek, you wool-brained wastrel. Now, I'm off to the tavern. Can I count on you to mind things here while I'm gone?
Of course you can. You go enjoy yourself. Psst. Hang about, eh? When he's gone, you and I can talk. Was special made to use glimmer coal, mined from a nearby cavern. Till the monsters settled in, that is. Neither of us can go anywhere near the place now. Listen, Brocker's too proud to ask for help, but I'm not. Would you be willing to go out to the cavern and mine us up some glimmer coal? I'll take as much as you can carry. Should you succeed, I reckon he'll change his mind about restoring that blade of yours. Now, true to its name, glimmer coal emits a pale light.
Glimmer coal.
So you'll want to cast your eyes about for any glowing spots when you get to the cavern. Oh, suppose you'll be needing the name of the place. Digger's Ruins, 'tis called. I'll count on you to bring lots of the stuff back.
If we can procure some glimmer coal from Digger's Ruins, Sir Brocker ought to have a change of heart about the regalia sword. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
15 oder mehr.
Lead on.
Thankless job, this. Pray, follow me.
Hier gleich um Ecke, okay. Das ist sehr gut.
I espy a hobgoblin.
Okay, der hat voll an die Liste zu bekommen. Wollte gerade hochspringen, Bong.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Genau.
There's a cave in the vicinity that you've yet to explore. I can take us there. Using the
Guard all you want. won't make a difference when I've grappled you.
Okay,
See?
yeah, I don't understand.
The cavern's depths lie ahead. Onward.
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
'Tis easily done.
Moin. Hello.
Moment of victory in the hand. Let us finish this.
Was most effective.
Oops.
Over here, if you would.
These faces have grown mightily familiar.
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say we forge on together for as long as we may.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can
Jag
carry.
tar såna. Gav sig för en par. Aha. Bisschen Geld.
Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind.
Ich hab mal langsam 50 Orte gefunden haben.
Fresh air at last. You certainly don't do things by halves, Master. I thought we'd never see the back of that place.
I expect we shan't have need to return here for some time.
Das glaube ich allerdings auch nicht.
Over here, if you please.
Nein, I'm not pleased.
I'll gather these now.
Wunderbar.
'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Voller Laterne. So, und hier geht es jetzt los.
Pick up every little thing you find and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade.
Glimmerkohle.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Phosphorierend.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory. One of us has been drenched.
Weiß nicht. Sammeln nichts, ne? Ja.
Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Okay.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Slimes! This'll put me off my dinner!
I'll combine my magic with yours. My command will swell more quickly.
Das ist das Gute bei der Eiswaffe. Schleim wird sofort eingefroren.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance...
Makellose Flamme. Ein bisschen schwächer. Aber nicht viel. Hat eine bessere magische Abwehr. Achso, die jetzt sowieso.
You
Na
ought to
dann.
let a few things go.
Sogar die verbesserte Version. Jetzt finden wir eine reife Feige. Aber wir brauchen ja eh reife Quitten.
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness. What's up, Ray? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb.
At last a chance to make full use of my skills, if you'll allow it, Master. Shall I assist?
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
Es ist so bescheuert.
Get a bit
Ja,
of a wind on
Christine,
your face.
geil.
Jump up and I'll send you flying.
Dafür ist diese Attacke gedacht, ja. Nur dafür. Und wenn man die selber hat, sind die Vasallen natürlich zu dumm. Okay, komm mal.
All together now. We attack the wall. The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
No quarrel.
Let's aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Da haben wir eine Reifequittung gefunden.
Let me get that.
Ja, gut. Ah. Die sehe ich doch gerne. Aber wieso gibt's hier nichts? Tatsächlich nichts. Naja.
Make them rue their own impatience. What?
charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
We'll manage. Whatever comes, we always do, don't we?
Tis a comfort to return to a large city, be it in a foreign land or one's own home.
To think this city would grow to be so heartening a sight.
No.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure.
Nee, wir haben nur nicht alles. Untersuchen, okay.
We wouldn't want to fall from this height.
Best not to stop. We can talk once we've reached the far side.
True enough.
A tad too high, methinks.
We'll need to work together if we're to see this done. Shall I assist? This ought to suffice, unless you'd rather mine for more, Master.
Right you are.
Nee, ich will nicht so mehr. Das hat mich schon lange genug gekostet, genug meiner Zeit gekostet, so. Total, das ist doch schon wieder.
I suppose we shan't uncover any more treasure. Shame that.
David's cut
Fortune. No place to bring such a bounty.
We must have let our foe determine the flow of battle. Wrench it to the ground.
Nein, du Arschloch. Daneben. Wie kann der Schlag daneben gehen? Verpiss dich.
Compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Die Scheiße hier. Kommt aus dem nix angefetzt. Ich habe es zwar gesehen, aber nicht damit gerechnet. Und dann verpisst er sich nicht. Vergiftet.
But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me.
Your ability to trip over nothing never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
I see things happen. Dum 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 dum.
What to make of this?
A customer then. That changes things.
Ich wollte auch die Dings mal wegbringen. Oder was heißt wegbringen? Beim Drachen geschmiedeten. Okay, das ist Broker.
My magics are at your
Das ja.
disposal.
You're back. Have you any glimmer coal for me? That's plenty. Many thanks. Brocker, we've got more glimmer coal. Now we can reignite the forge.
'Tisn't the forge what needs igniting, girl, but your fool ears. I've told you my smithing days ended when those monsters moved in. I've no use for glimmer coal anymore. I'm done, understand? I'll not hear another word about that rusted hunk of steel. If you're so keen to have it repaired, then see to it yourself.
I was certain he'd pick up his tools again if we only had more glimmer coal. My apologies for putting you to all that trouble, sir, but mayhap your efforts needn't go to waste. I could try my hand at repairing that sword for you, if you'd be agreeable. Way I see it, if old Brocker's the only smith with the skill to see it done, then I'm your best hope, being as I'm his apprentice and all. Well, what say you? I'm grateful for your trust, sir. You'll soon see your faith was well placed. Mayhap not soon as 'twere. I fear I'm a novice in the truest sense. I'll be needing some time. But I'll see it done all the same. You have my word. Mark me. This blade will be shining like a star by the time I'm finished with it.
daughter Sarah might be the dwarf's apprentice, but restoring that sword will be no mean feat. Is she truly up to the task?
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
Look at the Schatten. Nee.
Bayern.
Wo ist dein? Wow. Simply
The people
wow.
of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
Vermin's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though, of course, they have their reasons.
So, einmal schlafen.
You shan't hear me. Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ja, wirklich scheiße. Die wollten wir mal. Weg. Ölpfeile weg. ...561. Ne.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
So, dann gehen wir jetzt zum Drachengeschmiedeten. Ja. Und dann zu dem okay. Da muss ich doch hin.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle Master? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Dum, dum.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. Rattlers are upon us.
Rums. I thought. Sehr gut, gefällt mir.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? One ill-timed dodge, and I'm covered in bruises.
Simply well.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Okay, ich glaube, Bär ist weg.
Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser Drake.
Du kannst es nicht. Ah, okay. Sing.
As well. Then I bid ye farewell.
So, gucken wir mal, ob sie wieder auftaucht oder nicht. Nö, ist weg. Stufe 9. Stufe 15, Stufe 10. Willst du mir hier irgendwas sagen? Level 51.
I'm glad to see you in such fine fettle array. I knew we'd not be long apart.
Gut. So, wie kommen wir jetzt dahin? Wir müssen also den ganzen Scheiß wechseln. Okay.
Over here, if you would. We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
Irgendwie gefällt mir der Weg überhaupt nicht. Was ist der Weg, ey? Okay.
Over here, if you please.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but 'tis difficult to forget all that occurred at the coronation. What baleful art could grant one other than the Arisen control over pawns?
Yep. So, jetzt ist schon wieder die ganze Scheiße egal.
Over here, Master. Did you lose
Ich
sight of me?
muss auch noch mal gucken, wo man diesen Pfeil bekommt. Weil den hätte ich schon gern
We
zweimal.
might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Gucken wir mal vorbei.
But be sure to buy all.
But be sure to buy all.
I've never seen this sort of craftsmanship. How'd they work such a pattern into the blade? Hoy there, Arisen! The blade's make is as intricate as 'tis beautiful. Suppose that's why these things ne'er see battle, eh? If I only knew how to create this pattern on the steel, mayhap the rest had come easier.
What are you jabbering about now?
Oh,
You're looking at the work of a blaze hammer. 'Tis a process
Lord
scarce
hammer.
employed, but one befitting the prestige of a regalia sword. Honestly, girl, you're no apprentice of mine if you can't figure out aught as simple as that.
Sorry, Brocker. Must have slipped my mind. But if these patterns were the work of a blaze hammer, mayhap that's what it'd take to fix the blade. If you've not heard the term, 'tis where you heat your hammer to extreme temperatures by dipping it in magma. 'Tis hardly e'er used, since the hammers like to cool afore you can forge aught with it. Brocker's explained the process to me, but I wonder if that's enough.
It seems 'twill take a rather complex process to restore the sword. But I've no doubt that Sir Sarah is up to the task.
'Tis as you say.
A customer then. That changes things.
Ding, 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 ding.
Over here, if you would.
Tulum.
I espy a treasure chest, but the path to it is unclear at present.
I can divine no way to reach it.
Allow me to alter our route, Master. By my calculations, this one will prove shorter.
Okay. Kita wieder über die Berge. Good, good.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with everything.
Ja, moin. Wurst, Anni. Ach, zu viel.
A common reward, frustratingly so.
Lay down your arms.
All together now! We attack with what? The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Understood.
Rums.
Right. We've got a grip on our foe!
One.
I will protect you.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way.
Oh, come on, no. Come on. What was that before? That's a good shot. Einige Scheiße.
This calls for a curative.
Who's this? There!
Whoa. God, Seagull's toys. Whoops.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
So, da gehen wir hier mal vorbei. Das wir deswegen schon mal haben.
I knew you would come, Arisen One. You seek answers, and you shall have them, if 'tis within my power to know them. Loath as I am to admit it, I know little of the artifact of which you speak, though I shall tell you aught I can. I sense a land soaked in warmth, a warmth akin to your own arisen, to that of the power of the life you possess. Yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea, in a place unreachable by mortal hands. Though 'tis strange, for I sense also that this warmth grows ere near. 'Twould seem a path will be open to you in time, allowing you to venture into the heart of this warmth, so like your own. Perhaps he who was dragon-forged can tell you more. Seek him out in Harv Village, if you would learn from him.
In Harv Village.
He who was dragon-forged, eh? Perhaps we ought to seek out this man and his wisdom in Harv Village. Pray.
Yeah, maybe.
Allow me to show you the way.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The griffin gets the worm.
Campsite. We can prop up our tent and keep driving. I shan't let them harm.
What is the meaning of this?
Let me crunch you wings!
Bitte keiner.
We are to retreat then.
Sehr gut. Ich habe mir doch gedacht, da ist ein Gifttopf. So, was ist das jetzt?
That's kind of you. There you are.
Danke. Noch weiter auf die...
Let me get that. I'll put this to use.
There's a cave in the vicinity that you've yet to explore. I can take us there, using knowledge I gained beyond the rift.
Oh, danke. Dum, dum.
Outstanding.
Wo laufen die denn hin, Mann? Es ist so beschissen. Da hat sich übelst was gesammelt. Ist das beschissen, ey. Und der hat keine Ausdauer.
Let us see what you're made of.
Vielleicht ist das Beste. Ja, genau. Komm.
Let them run. We need not waste our strength.
Ist super verbuggt, ey. Gerade. Deswegen hasse ich Open World Spiele.
I'll have you back on your feet in no time at all.
Klar, es ist geil, wenn man Sachen erlebt, die andere nicht erleben und so. Aber ganz ehrlich,
Thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel
nee.
indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every
Die Dinger sind immer so kaputt, ey. Da kommt schon mal ein Ochskarren.
Ox carts are reliable, if naught else.
They are capable allies on journeys near and far.
Ja, jetzt muss ich ja erstmal.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
Mind your manners, lest you wear out.
Mach ich. Ja, gehen wir erstmal pennen, scheiß drauf. Ne?
Looking to lay your head? We've soft beds up.
We must rest. Though the sun...
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
A new day.
So.
A new perspective.
I've got to be silent as the night.
Die Dings wollte ich wegbringen. Passierschein.
Well met, sir. Need a room for the night?
Den brauchen wir ja nicht mehr. Haben wir jetzt die Aufenthaltsgenehmigung. Die ist ein bisschen mehr wert.
Pleasure doing business.
entrust this item of import to me, Master? Very well.
Natürlich.
I shall keep it safe till you... You're not getting in...
Hier ist irgendwo. Vielleicht. Oh shit. No, hier so nicht.
As any?
I fear I must stray from the thread of our conversation to tell you, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the ox cart. We must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reaches its destination. See to it that none approach. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustin's head. Of this, we can be certain. Oh, a quiet day is a welcome one. Come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustin's escort from here.
Foul brigand! We shan't allow Sir Augustin to fall prey to the likes of you!
There's no need for theatrics. I know your aim here. Ah, here's a surprise. We met at the tavern, remember? Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of your trust.
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge!
Why, if 'tisn't Sir Ragnall from the tavern? Now two parties ask our aid. Which is the more deserving?
Whatever choice you make, Arisen, I'm sure it will be the right one.
You would betray me. Have you lost all sense?
You believe me, then? That's a bit of a relief, actually. Thanks, cuz.
Curse you! All that planning and... for what?
Phew! I appreciate the confidence, cuz 'twas a welcome surprise. But I can't linger here, I'm afraid. My apologies for this. Follow after me, if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
Okay.
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment.
Over there. Yep. Da gehen wir mal Ragnall hinterher.
Choppers, Master!
Chopper!
Let's find back to grant you an elemental boon.
A flawless execution.
Our combined might is beyond any mark.
fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Cave. Shall we proceed into the den?
Oops.
Master? Master, can you hear me? Are you unharmed?
Pray, seek an exit. I shall search for a way.
We meet again.
Das ist, glaube ich, die Warfare-Quest.
Hoy there. I take it you lost your footing as well? You seem to have fared better than I did. I took the fall for Augustin, only to find myself waist deep in monsters. Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wagered that makes this a job well done. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this, wasn't I? I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. What say I explain while we search for an exit?
Okay.
Time to get to work. Not bad. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, I can say you're really something. And my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter and comes to be written in finer ink. Makes for a duller life. Though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pockets. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield, where a single misstep spells death. I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when I'm all healed up, eh?
Okay.
Mayhap, I'll not give you a choice in the matter. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list of hired guards, oh no. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain, and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time, and then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being branded a murderer and thrown in jail. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, You must have powerful enemies in Vermund. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the Arisen True. What? You are the Arisen? Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz I've no business here. Lest I hit the road. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far.
Good.
Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz I'll be fine on my own. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do, you'd best be ready for the fight of your life.
Yep.
We are reunited at last, Master. I do hope you encountered no trouble in the cave.
Our task is complete.
Hier wird es klicken. Wieder leiser. Wo ist es?
Could you come over here?
Wo bin ich hier überhaupt, ja? Okay. Da ist Hafen. Oh, da gehen wir nach Hafen und dann mache ich da erstmal einen Break.
Keep your eyes peeled as we...
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you?
Wenn wir eh noch haben.
I will protect you.
Da ist er. Ab und an finde ich doch noch eins. Lampe aus. Dankeschön. Herz.
You can count upon my aid.
Look there. I espy another statue.
Why don't we go take a look?
Why don't we go take a look? Leonard.
Come look in on us from time to time, eh? It should go without saying, but you're always welcome here.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Puerto Rico. Ich finde es gar keiner sehr gut. Hier oben wohnt der mystische Klingendude.
Aye. Good for so long as we are united in our...
Die Ausrüstung hätte mir mal geben können. Sieht nämlich ganz cool aus. Puerto Rico.
Luck can only get you so far, I suppose.
I best make myself scarce.
Hier ist er auch nicht. Naja. Suche ich gleich. Ihr beiden.
Know you of the brine? Monsters they are, what haunt the shallow waters are safe, but venture somewhere as deep as you are tall, and their dreadful red claws will drag you under. Becoming a feast for the brine isn't a pretty way to go, so take care when you pass by rivers and walk the shore, eh?
Yep.
Here, if you please.
About time you came along. I have a special tale to share with you today. Or so I'd like to say, but it is getting rather late. Best spend the night. We can talk again come the morn. Ah, good. You're awake. Look to the sea, my friend. Hard to resist setting out in one's boat with fair skies like these, eh? Now, I've told you about the sunken temple in the middle of the sea, haven't I? Aye, I'm quite sure I mentioned it. But I ne'er spoke of the man who resides there. He was such a worthy ruler in life that his armies safeguard him even in death. As he himself would have it, he was once entrusted with the task of watching over this world from the heavens above. Yet he tired of his duty and abandoned his perch in the sky in favor of founding a small kingdom on the ground. Alas, though he was a just and goodly ruler,
There is not a single person alive who remembers his name. Oh, it sounds unfortunate, but if you ask me, 'tis all a matter of perspective. It can be a blessing to forget, and to be forgotten. I should know. In all my long years, I've never forgotten a single thing. I remember everything, every little detail. Would that I could forget some of it. A lie it may seem, but a lie it is not. I speak only the truth, as you well know. Come see me again if it pleases you. I've tales aplenty to share.
Sick.
Heavens fend. I'd ne'er seen the like. I'd not known there were ruins in the depths of this cavern till the path appeared. 'Twas magic, methinks. I should have liked to investigate if the place hadn't been crawling with monsters. I'll be needing sturdier arms than these afore I head back in there, I fear. At any rate, I'd best report this discovery to my commander. I only pray naught grave shall come of it.
Yon structure yet lies on the water. 'Tis strange to think that it slumbered beneath the surface all this time.
Indeed. I cannot but think its presence holds some significance for us. Mayhap
Machen wir
'twill
das noch.
behoove us to investigate Stormwind Cave. It appears aught has occurred therein.
Well now, I'm not sure.
Da ist sie. Da stand sie wahrscheinlich die ganze Zeit.
I heard what transpired. Thank you for fighting on my people's behalf. You cannot imagine my relief when I beheld that everyone had made it out unharmed. Say, would you visit me again once night has fallen? There's aught I would show you.
Oh, okay.
Say, would you visit me again?
Kein Problem. Aber morgen machen wir erstmal. Was ist denn? Ernährung. Ah ja. Das machen wir morgen. Und dann haben wir, glaube ich, oder? Ist das dann der Weg von Hafen nach Bagdad, ich glaube. Das erspart einem auf jeden Fall einen guten Weg, ja. Gut, man kann ja aber noch mit Ochskarre fahren, aber